Hello, my beautiful people. So this is a pop-up reading, I guess you could call it. It's a little something I'm doing. I'm kind of bored, and I figured why not spend some time with you guys. So this is out of the norm. What I'm going to do with this reading is for singles looking for love. Now, this is not something that if you're sleeping with people, this is not a reading for you. You're not single. You have a connection of some kind. This is literally for the people sitting at home wondering when they're going to have that intimate moment again. This is for the people that want love, that are looking for love, that are not just looking for a quick in and out kind of connection. This is not a romantic, this is not a, I'm hoping it's not a past lover's return. But you never know with these things. You never know with your energy. But this is definitely, I'm trying to aim for new love. I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of hope, especially because with the way things are right now in the world, there's nothing like a little bit of hope to keep us going. So, with that being said, let's keep in mind that energy is fluid. Roles can be reversed. I am all for cross-watching, but I'm going to do it a lot like one of my readers does, where your energy is going to be on this side. So look for my tattoos. Your energy is on my tattoo side. Your new person is going to be on this side over here. No tattoos, fresh start. Okay, let's work with that. So stay on the side because I'm going to ask my spirits for your energy on this side. So you can't take their energy and make it yours because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Not with this reading. So I also asked my phone because I was using the moon deck. I'm like, I wonder what phase we're in today, which is funny. It's the gibbous moon. Now, the gibbous moon card in this one is you're very close to achieving your goal. So as a collective for these three piles, I just want you to know that you are very close to achieving your goal. So I'm going to get you a chakra card. I'm going to get you a moon deck oracle to help with possible timeline. Sacred Destiny. These are just like nice little blurbs. And I actually just looked at the bottom of this deck. I had pre-shuffled these before I meditated. And it says New Beginnings on the bottom of that deck. So keep that in mind. That's a pretty good omen for my reading here today. I'm actually going to move my chair over a bit so you can see me a bit better. All right. I'm in my comfies. Leave me alone. So, pile 1. Oh, watch out for scammers. If you reach out for a personal reading, I am open to doing personal readings. $50 for the hour, $25 for a half. I could do just a straight up oracle deck pull, so every card that I pull out of, or every oracle deck that I pull from is $5. If I aim for one card, but if 2 or 3 come out, I'm not going to make you pay for those extra cards. That's just a gift from Spirit. But every time I pick up a oracle deck and you want an answer from it, it's $5. Okay, and those are all pre-recorded. The pulled decks because I'm not gonna sit on camera with you and keep pulling and not get money. Either way, doesn't matter. Besides that, we could talk about that if you reach out to me at tictactarot2020@gmail.com. I won't reach out to you. You got to reach out to me. So if you comment on my videos and stuff and somebody's asking for money from you, it's not me. Don't listen to them. So let's keep in mind for the future as well. Subscribers, if you email me, tictactarot2020@gmail.com, send me a screenshot of you subscribing to your channel. You can get your name in this hat for a free hour-long reading. Again, valued at $50, so it's a heck of a deal. Also, I do those once a month. Next month, February 7th is a draw date to get your name in this hat, 3 p.m. on the 7th of February. And that reading will be split into 2. So you can either, for you and your friend, you and your frenemy, you and your lover, you can take that whole hour and make it for yourself, whichever the case is. I do not care, it's free. But you get 1 hour. Anyway. So, let's get started with this. Pile 1 is rose quartz. You can't truly see it. It looks clear. It's so light of a rose quartz, but I absolutely love rose quartz. Then you have the amethyst. I was trying to stick with more of the romantic stones for you as well, just to get that vibe and energy into it. And then you have the desert rose. Now, for those of you who don't know what the desert rose crystal is, I actually did my research since my last video, and it's actually really cool because the desert rose talks about out with the old, in with the new. Okay, so keep that in mind. So rose quartz is obviously about love. Amethyst is love, but it's more self-love. So those, if you're super, super, super single, I mean, I'm not telling you to pick, but that's, if I was super, I am super, super single, but if you're super, super single, go with the amethyst, and then the desert rose would be out with the old, in with the new. So if you just broke up with somebody, if somebody just broke up with you, that would be the pile that you want for you. So let's get on to our reads. Pile 1, rose quartz. Get her in there. You will figure this out. I do this every time, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It's for your own good. How far back? That's quite far back. We'll just keep it over here then. Fine. See? I win every time. I win every time. All I do is win, win, win no matter what. Got money on my mind. I'm going to stop singing now. Okay, pile 1. Right off the bat. Okay. At the bottom of your deck, you got the joy card. So that's always good news. Happy. This card talks about dancing, so dance even if it's just in your living room. Okay. So, you guys might not like this so much, but I'm not going to take it as a past lover yet. You have the forgiveness card. Now, forgiveness, hear me out, before you're like, this isn't my pile. Forgiveness also can be to forgive the past, forgive yourself for allowing the past to happen, forgiving the past lover for hurting you to begin with so that you can move on. You can't love somebody unless you're healed. Okay? It's a very simple fact. So you need to forgive or seek forgiveness for what you've done. Whichever the case is, we are going to get that. But that's an overall message for the beginning is forgiveness. You need some forgiveness in your life, okay? But there is joy. Happy times. Happy, happy, happy. I should have done this beforehand. I'm sorry, guys. It's a Virgo thing. Okay. So I'm going to get you our Moonology card here. Why is this forgiveness here? Okay. It's time to take all 3. Capricorn, you might be a Capricorn, dealing with a Capricorn, have Capricorn in your chart, or vice versa. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So the gibbous moon says you're almost achieving your goals. This one's saying that the end of a tough cycle approaches. So maybe you did just break up with somebody, or walked away from something, or something walked away from you, but nothing is yet set in stone. So maybe this is somebody coming back. Maybe you want somebody to come back. This could be for you. You're single, but you're really hoping for a lover from your past to come back. I don't judge. I have one that I would love to come back that isn't coming back, but that's besides the point. Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. So I feel like the adjustment is the forgiveness. Forgiveness is needed in this situation, whether that's on your part or their part, or you need to ask for forgiveness, but expect a powerful change. We're coming up to a full moon here. I do believe it is on the 28th of the month. I just saw 2222. Watch out for that angel number. But so the 28th of the month, I do believe, is our full moon. So this is a new moon eclipse, but with that being said, full moons are often the end so that the new can come in. Okay, I got Cancer underneath that, so you might be a Cancer, dealing with a Cancer, yada, yada, yada. Okay, and let's get you a Sacred Destiny card here. Well, bottom of the deck, you have potential. So even though even though you feel like things are over, I really feel like you want somebody to come back or somebody wants to come back to you. But there is potential. You just need to learn with that forgiveness. And you have the Voyage card. So with this one, I always get there might be a child involved. Maybe they have a child or you have a child. And there's also a child depicted in this picture as well. A little boy sitting with his rhino. You might have pets as well. The rhino often wants to be a house pet. The Voyage card holds a lot of significance for me as well. However, it just talks about traveling towards what it is that you want. Okay, so I really, 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 really feel like if you are open to the forgiveness and you communicate, travel to them if you know where they are, if you know where they live, travel to them, show up, surprise them. Like, forgiveness is huge. Expect a powerful change, but with the adjustment being required, this could be come on, Spirit. Reciprocity. So maybe they weren't being reciprocal to you, but you need to forgive them for that. Or it could be switched. These cards, the roles can be switched between these three. This is just like the overall energy for when I get into my tarot. Okay, which is going to be now. We'll get into that and we'll clarify this energy here. So, again, I already shuffled, but this is my love tarot. This has got some risque images on it. So keep that in mind when I throw them up here, and we got some boobies. Okay. The Death card. That's overall energy for your energy. Okay. So you feel like something's over, but nothing is yet set in stone. The Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. I shuffled this deck 20 million times. I kid you not. And I literally have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks a lot about confusion, and the Eight of Cups talks about walking away. So maybe you walked away from the situation, or you were walked away from, because there was a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion. I feel like somebody in this connection was very, very much interested and the other wasn't. I'm really getting that the female was not as interested as the male was, just because of this picture. Now, gender is not necessary. This could be the more dominant in the relationship was the one that wanted it more than, say, the more submissive one in the relationship. Let's use that as a term here. But the illusion and the delusion, I think, stem from things moving too slowly. Because you see here, you have a turtle. You have a turtle in this picture. The cup, the Ace of Cup is in both of these. Like, you've got the Ace of Cup here and the Ace of Cup here. So there was offers of love on the table. And it could have... and plans. Like, you've got two candles here, which could be like the Two of Wands to me. So there was a lot of planning, just no follow through because things were too slow. I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles in this. Like, there was a solid offer there. It's just not moving anywhere. Okay, so that's your energy. You feel like you had to walk away, or you feel like you've been walked away from. And then you have the Moon underneath, which talks about sadness. It also talks about third party or fourth party energy. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this could also be mirroring as well, because they're kind of doing the same thing in the picture. Okay, so this could be a twin flame. But also confusion, a lot of confusion. The moon is Cancer energy, death is Scorpio energy. This is all water on this side, so Cancer's Pisces, Scorpio. It's literally all water on this side, okay? So keep that in mind. Now for their energy. Eight of Swords, sorry, came out. I'm getting the depiction. You've got the Devil in this card. So maybe there was a addiction. They were dealing with an addiction. I'm getting codependency, abandonment issues. The Devil is negativity in general. Maybe they felt like they were being played by you, or that you were playing them. No. Or that they were playing you, or you felt that they were playing you. There was some kind of confusion. But nothing is set in stone, guys. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It really does not. That's too many. Look, okay. I'm going to show you this, but you got the Magician here. That's Virgo energy. And then you also have the Devil here, which is Capricorn energy. Okay, so they could have this in their chart, yada, yada, yada. But the Devil here is the same Devil that's tucked up here in this Eight of Swords. Okay? The Eight of Swords often talks about feeling stuck, feeling like the situation is not moving, feeling kind of hopeless, feeling restricted, feeling like they have no choice but to walk away from this Devil energy. Toxic energy. Come on, Spirit. I'm going to cut this deck because it's not feeding me another card. It's not listening to me. It's not listening to me. Three of Wands. Waiting for their ships to... They're waiting for you. They're waiting for a response. Okay, I'm going to take it because it came back out again, but this is the Magician. This is Virgo, and I do believe Aries energy. But they're manifesting what they want. They know their worth. They know what they want. This is number one in the deck. They're number one to them. Like, nobody, like, he's holding up the sword and the one, and he's kind of defensive. He's like, nobody's getting in here unless I allow it. You know what I mean? Like, they've got their love on the table. They've got their cup. I mean, now this is, for some reason, this just popped into my head. So I was watching this tarot reading for myself, and this lady said, well, you're a Virgo, which I'm a Virgo, and this card is actually Virgo, but they were like, you know what you brought to the table because you're a Virgo. You brought the fucking table, right? Like, that's the kind of energy I'm getting from this. Like, they know what they brought to the table. They know the love that they were offering you was sincere and real because they brought it in. They brought their table to you. They brought this forward. They manifested this into their lives. This is their energy. And you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is talking about moving away from anxiety. You've got moving here. Like, they're packing up their kid and they're leaving, whichever the case is. But I mean, with this one, the chain on her neck is broken, so, like, I feel like and you've got the Seven of Swords. You got 2 sevens on the board, 2 8s on the board, just so you guys are aware. But the Seven of Swords is trickery, betrayal, deceit. This one, it looks kind of like they've given up. You know what I mean? Like, they've both got their backs turned to each other. They're being stubborn. They're like, well, she's kind of got her nose up in the air, and he's kind of hunkered over, like, what the fuck do I do now? Pardon my language, but we're in an 18-plus reading. Have you looked at these cards? So I really feel like the bond between you guys was broken for whatever reason, but it was super strong. Like, in all of these pictures, the male, the dominant, is leaning into her, and literally every single one of them, it's almost like she's like pulling away from him. You look at this picture, he's leaning on top of her and she's got her head cocked to the one side. If you look at this picture, she's pulling away from him. If you look at this picture, again, it looks like, she's almost like she's trying to get away from his kiss. Like she doesn't want it, but she does, because she's there, like, clearly. See, in this, even this one, like, actually, now that I'm looking at this, it's her that's looking up at the devil, so it might be you if you're on this side, and the dominant figure. I'm reading this as you're female, so forgive me for that. But you don't have to be. You could be the male. You could be the one that was, being chased, in a sense, and you were looking away at the devil. You were looking at that other energy as a male. But I'm reading it how I see it right now, so bear with me. Gender to me means nothing, so take what resonates, please. But I really feel like the dominant role, the masculine role. Now, it doesn't mean that it has to be a guy, but the dominant role was the one that was interested in this connection, and you walked away from it. So I really, really, really wanted this to be new love, but Spirit was like, no, this pile, whoever needs to hear this, I'm going to get you some clarity now. So I got my Rider Waite for clarity, and it's flipping these up. Guys, Aries energy, and again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio over here. And this is on your energy as your clarifier with the Page of Wands. You have the love that you want to offer, but you're being stubborn. You're being a tyrant. You're, the Emperor. Now, these came up in reverse, too. I showed them to you this way, but they did come up in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is abuse of power, feeling like you need to be in control of this situation. So this is your energy. You feel like you need to be in control because you don't want to get hurt. You don't want to give your love out so freely. That's that energy there. But you have the Page of Wands. This is a passion. You want to go forward with them. You are passionate about them, whether you like to admit it or not. You want to work on this connection. You do. You really do. But you need to forgive. You need to make that grand gesture. You need to give them what they want, because they've been leaning into you for so long, to the point where they're like, fuck it, I'm walking. And that's what this is. I can't make this up. I'm sorry, guys, but if you're watching this and you're getting triggered by it, I'm sorry, but this is the way it is. They wanted you. They wanted you something fierce. You need to forgive them. You need to come forward to them. Yeah, here they are on their side. This is Taurus energy. Earth energy again. Swords is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, and now you have Taurus on this side. But this talks about long-term commitment. This talks about a spiritual being as well. So maybe a religious factor could be to play with this. However, this is what it is. It's 3 cups in reverse. They're feeling a bit heartbroken, guys. They're feeling heartbroken. They wanted this long-term commitment with you. Now they got the Ace of Wands on their side. They're waiting for you to give them this Ace of Wands. You got the Magician, which is the number 1, with the number 1 of Wands, and he's got the Ace of Wands in his hand. He's waiting for you to bring your Ace of Wands to them, because he's not doing it anymore. He's stabbed in the back. He's got the 10 of Swords. He's dropping these swords. He's flipped upside down, and it's like the swords are all going to come out, right? Like he feels betrayed. He's getting rid of it. He's like, fuck this. I don't need this energy in my life. Okay, and that's a person that's standing in their power. That's somebody that's not to be messed with. They got the star. They're transforming the way they see things. I mean, they want you to be, they want that commitment with you. They want that higher level of commitment with you, but they're not going to settle for anything less than what they deserve. I feel like this needs a romance angel. I forgot to pull these out. Bear with me here. Let's get you a romance angel, some initials, and then we're moving on. I just saw 2525 on the clock. I'm being told to take it. Let your friends help you. So ask for and accept support from others. So I feel I'm getting told that this is more their energy, but it doesn't matter. I feel like they've gone to their friends about you. I feel like they don't know what to do with this connection because it's safe for you to love them. They know that, but they don't know if it's safe to love you because you're not opening your heart. Unrequited love. This is on your side. You don't feel like there's enough love or attraction in this. You don't feel like there's chemistry. So if that's the case, you need to be honest with this person or just let them go. Because I feel like they've already walked away from you with this Eight of Cups over here. You walked away. And again, forgiving and learning. They're forgiving you. They're freeing themselves. They're learning from this connection whether or not you choose to invest in them anymore. They've learned. They've learned to love themselves first. Religious views or factors, but they're you guys can reconcile if there's forgiveness, and that's the way she goes. So let us get you some initials. Where the heck did I put my initial bag? Ah, there it is. I thought I lost it. I was like, I gotta make new initial bag. Oh no. Initials. So this is my past love pile. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to get you new love, but this person is just all up in your grill. This is a G for grill. You got a B. These are initials from somebody's initials. Doesn't have to be. You got a P. They could be your initials. You got an O. You got a Y. You got a C. You got a Z. Z. You got a T. You got a D. How many is that? I need an even number here. I need one more letter because this is not an even number and I'm kind of OCD with that. Let's give it a and a K. Alright? So, that's 9, 10. That's 10 letters. So if you see your initials in there, all the better. If you don't, that's okay too. It doesn't necessarily mean this message is not for you. But roll with it. First name, last name, a letter even that's inside of it. T could be for Tinder. Did you meet them on Tinder? I don't know. Did you meet, there was a P. Was it Plenty of Fish? Did you meet them on Plenty of Fish? I don't know. Either way, that's your reading. I'm sorry it wasn't new love. I just do what Spirit tells me. And I don't make this stuff up. You watch me shuffle these cards. You watch me let them fall out. So it's all on you. It's all on you. I hope this resonated. If it did and it angers you, I'm sorry. Forgive me. But I hope to see you guys here on Sunday when I do our traditional read. And I hope this helped. If it didn't help and you're mad at me now, well, don't shoot the messenger. Go talk to the person. Because they're waiting for a message from me. What I'm getting with that Ace of Wands. Okay. Take care, guys. Pile 2. Amethyst. This is your reading. Let's cut this energy out. Let's get you some new... Alright. Expansion. That's a good card to start off with. With Workaholic. You're working too much. You need to slow down. You're going to burn yourself out. But there's an expansion. This is blue. This is throat chakra. Does somebody need to speak up? Okay. You're expanding your horizons. You're expanding your love life. But you need to speak up. Somebody wants to talk to you. Or somebody's waiting for you to talk to them. I'm getting secrets. If you look at this card, you see this guy up here, he's like blowing wind into his ear. It's almost like it's a secret, like there's a secret being kept. They're not telling you that they like them, or you're not telling them that you like them. Cancer energy, and this is waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. So look out for that. You could be a Cancer or dealing with a Cancer, but you and your loved ones are safe. So I feel, to me, with this in a love reading, and you got lots of blue here, lots of water. But I feel like with this one, with you and your loved ones are safe, I feel like it's kind of like I feel like it's kind of like this card, actually, that's at the bottom of my deck. It is safe for you to love. So I feel like, you know, if you're questioning whether or not this is going to be an okay connection for you, I don't know why that was like that, but, you know, then that's the way it is. But you are safe to love this person. You and your loved one are safe together. You are safe to be in a commitment. And you'll know who this is when it comes out. Taking risks. So you need to take a risk, or they need to take a risk. But I feel like this is you that needs to take a risk since you're here. Freedom. Because I feel like somebody might be free right now. I'm getting that they're single. And you need to take a risk if you want to come into it. You might be working a lot, but you need to set that aside and allow them to come in. So again, your energy is going to be over here. Their energy is going to be over here. If this is new energy, which I was really trying with the last pile, but I got previous love energy. So if you're looking for an old partner to come back, and this pile doesn't resonate, go to that other pile. Please, go to pile 1, because that was all about a return. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. Sorry, I got Eminem stuck in my head. Singing some songs. Did I mention at the beginning of the video I was bored, and that's why I did this read for you guys? Oh my goodness, somebody is stubborn. Am I dealing with a Taurus in this pile? Like, what the shit? Somebody is very stubborn. I'm going to do one more since they're being so stubborn. Loosen up. There we go. Loosen up, guys. Loosen up. Empress on the bottom of the deck. La-ti-da. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like I am dealing with a Taurus in this stubborn-ass energy here. Keep that in mind. Could be a Virgo, could be Capricorn, could be a Cancer. You could be either one, but this is your energy on your side. Let's get a card here. Spirit, 1 or 2, please. 1 or 2. I will take 1 to start in a second, or you can just give me 2 at the same time. I'm grateful. I'm getting 4. Why not, Spirit? Why not? You have the Emperor, which is Aries energy, and the Ace of Cups. So you had the Emperor at the bottom of your deck, and now you have the Emperor popping out here. So I feel like this is a very deep connected soulmate that you want to offer your love to, or wants to offer love to you. And then you have the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy with the Cups, and the Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. a love offer coming into to you. I feel they're watching you, or you. No, sorry, this is your energy. This is you. You want to bring them an offer of love. You are watching them from afar. You like their profile pictures. You like their pictures. You like what they do. You think they are sexy as all hell. So this is. Now you got the Hermit over here, which is Virgo energy. Maybe you can see he's kind of sitting here with this candle. And there's not even a flame on it. It's like the flame got burnt out. And there's a couple up here in the top corner. They're doing it. So maybe you got the King of Wands to go with the Queen of Wands. This is a very, very, very high level commitment couple. That this is a soulmate that you're about to find or talk to. But I feel like you've been watching them. Maybe they've been dealing with other people, and you've been waiting for them to become single. You've been waiting for the right time to take that risk. You're a little bit sad. I mean, the way you're looking over here, like the Emperor in this deck talks about masturbation. So you could be masturbating to them, to the idea of them, fantasizing about them, fantasizing about giving your love to them, fantasizing about what it would be like to be with them. But you want to bring this offer in. I mean, in this one picture, I feel like you've got one foot in the door and 1 foot out. She's got a boot on and a boot off, right? Like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But you're not sure. You're hesitant. You feel like maybe they're still entertaining somebody else, and you don't want that around your energy. So let's get their energy. Let's see what they're going to be like. You're watching them. Since we got 4 on that side. 3 of Swords, and I've got it in the upside down here. So they're not, and when I have this in the upside down, and if you see, it's a third party. Having a brain fart. They're not in a third party. So you're watching them. You think that they're in this third party. You think that they're seeing somebody else or sleeping with somebody else, but they're not. They're very much not. The bottom here, we have the 4 of Wands. I'm not reading these ones in reverse. I'm being told not to because they were all in reverse, and that would be ridiculous. You got the 4 of Wands, which is the 1111 card. Wish fulfillment, long term. They want this. They want long term. Now, if this is with you if they know about you, that's one thing. If they don't know about you yet, well, maybe you should take that risk because they're looking for a long-term relationship. And if that's what you want, that's what you want. This is King of Pentacles. This is a guy that knows how to make money. They're very attractive. But this also talks about fear. The fear of being taken advantage of. So they could feel scared of being taken advantage of because of their past relationships. Maybe they were too giving in past relationships, and now they're kind of withholding. You got the moon underneath that, so they're kind of keeping their stuff closed off. This is Cancer energy. King of Pentacles is, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got 4 of Wands, which is fire, and you've got all of them. It could be any sign because you have swords up in my hand here, which talks about conflict. It also talks about betrayal. So they're keeping the secret up, like they've been betrayed. This could be a recent betrayal due to a third-party incident, or just a relationship that didn't work out, long-term commitment, or somebody that they wanted long-term commitment with that hurt them, that took advantage of their kindness for weakness, whatever the case is. But there's a mirror here in this card. So this is Twin Flame. And you've got the Moon card, and she's holding a mirror in this hand, and the other one's holding a cup. So I feel like you could be dealing, or they could have been dealing with a twin flame and a soulmate. You could be one of those people I'm getting. But they're scared. If you're scared of coming forward, they're just as scared to come forward. So that's why I think this taking risk card is here. You need to take the risk, because I don't think they're going to. There's a clam in here, and I feel like they're kind of closing off. They're protecting the jewel that they are. They're protecting themselves. They want love. They definitely do, but they're very scared of conflict. They don't want to deal with conflict anymore. They're tired of it. In all the faces and everything in these pictures, like it's exhaustion. It's like, I'm done putting in the effort. I just keep getting hurt. That's what I'm getting from this. And the Three of Swords in the reverse, like they're done getting hurt. They're done with it. Let's cut this. So if you want love with this person, it's up to you to take the risk to reach out. King of Wands again on the bottom of this deck. Strong fire in this reading. Strong fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That could be you. So there's a message in here for you. How many is this? 4 exactly. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Page of Wands in the reverse. So, you're independent, but you also want that extra pentacle. You want that love. You're like, I'm good on my own, but I want the romance. You want your soulmate. You want your 2 of Cups. But you're kind of scared to hand out that passionate offer to them, even though you want to work on it. They, for clarity, Two of Wands, they're waiting. They're waiting. They're planning something, but they're waiting. They're waiting to see what's going to happen next. 3 of Cups with the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So they're getting into the street. They could have been in a third-party energy, a third-party situation that they were betrayed by. That's what I'm getting from that. Possibly an addiction, or they were dealing with somebody with addictions, and they're just not going back in that. Now, I'm seeing a pumpkin in this, and it's funny because I always think, like, the Cinderella story, that the carriage is going to turn into a pumpkin at midnight kind of idea. Like, their Cinderella didn't work out for them. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is a passionate, this is player energy on top of the Moon card. So maybe the secret that they're holding was that their soulmate or twin flame was playing them, and it made them sad about it. Too many cards. I did see the 7 of Swords in there, however. Okay, it's telling me to take both. The Stars. So they're transforming, and the High Priestess in reverse, they will tell you the secret. If you reach out to them, they would tell you. They're honest people. They're Star. There's a lot of hope. They still have hope for a higher level commitment. They still have hope, even though, they've had a lot of secrets in the past. So every single sign is on their side. You've got Earth, Fire, and Water on your side. Earth, Fire, Water on your side, and everything on their side. So, let's get you a few initials. They could be the workaholic. They could be burying their heads in works because of this issue that they had before. So maybe you need to be the one to reach out because they're too scared to. Okay, I'm being told to take all of those. Well, la-ti-da. You have a J. You have an F. You have an S. You have an L. You have an A. Again, these could be your initials or their initials. You don't have to see both of them. You don't have to see either of them. These are just help to clarify. You have a D. You have an E. So many on this one. You have a B and a C. You have the T and the M. Now this could be a W if you wanted it to be, but it doesn't have to be. So if this is your pile, this is somebody, I don't feel like you guys have actually done anything together. There's a lot of heavy flirting between the two of you possibly, but there's never been any intercourse because none of these, I mean, except for this moon, but that's their past energy. So I feel like you guys have not had actual relationships with each other. You've just fantasized about it more than anything. So this is definitely new love. Tower card, something's going to happen. Maybe this is the tower moment. Now you're going to take that risk after seeing this reading. If you do, I really hope it works out for you guys because there's nothing better than a little love in life. That's what I'm here to help you achieve, is finding that love. Oh, I forgot to get you a romance angel. One romance angel, or two, why not? And you get three, because love yourself first. So your self-respect makes you more attractive. Religious factors, maybe something to do with religion is involved in this, but you're calling in your soulmate. So this person is a soulmate. Make the effort. Keep an open mind. Make the effort. You guys need to reach out. Period. End of story. I hope that resonated for you. If it did, give me a like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you on Sunday. Pile 3. This is your read. Desert Rose. Out with the old, in with the new. These are just blowing off the top. Vanity, be careful. You have Passion. Passion is your card, so they could be in the service industry, like working with the elderly. This is a princess that volunteers, even though she's told like you're above that. And Vanity, which is funny to come up with this. Orange is sacral chakra. It's to do with your reproductive organs. So maybe they want to have children or they have children. And Vanity talks about being grateful for what you have, not for what you don't have. If you have me on Facebook, actually, I just did a video today on ego, and vanity is a huge part of the ego. Yeah, flip. Sure did. Your card is Gemini, so you might be a Gemini or dealing with a Gemini, but the answers you need are coming. And take time to breathe out. So I feel like you might be having a little bit of anxiety about love right now, but I feel like the love that you're looking for is coming. The answers that you need are coming. I just flipped that open and I saw an adventure. So maybe while you're on a trip somewhere, even if it's just to the grocery store, you might run into this person. You need to release something, though, possibly the idea that you won't find love, and be flexible. So, and diligent. Flexible and diligent. So maybe see your self-worth underneath vanity. That's wild, and it was poking its head out. Okay? Self-worth, not vanity. Don't be vain. Know your worth, but know that, they are worthy as well, is what I'm getting. Flexibility talks about, being flexible with ideas, being flexible with somebody's views about something. Geminis are known to be, to have dual personalities in that sense. So, like, maybe, I don't know why, but this might be for somebody. I'm getting bipolar. Like maybe you'll think that this person's bipolar, or maybe this person will be bipolar, and you have to be a little bit flexible with that idea. Or maybe they just have, like, it doesn't even have to be bipolar. It could just be like they have some kind of mental illness that they're dealing with. And you need to be a little bit flexible with how you deal with it. You need to be, I'm getting the word forgiving, but like not so much forgiving, but like you have to accept them for who they are, right? Your energy, Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got the Sun card poking out. That's a good combination. So you're sitting over here. You're waiting for the sun to come out. That's Leo energy, by the way. Ace of Cups. You want that love offer. Too many cards. Too many cards. Okay, I'm taking them because they're both twos. You have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy. Lots of fire and water on this side. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But you have the Two of Wands with the Two of Cups. So there is a plan in motion, whether that's you or them. They want to eat with you, go out for food with you. I mean, the pandemic, maybe they want to cook for you at home, whatever the case is. Very passionate connection that you're going to have. I mean, the passion is there, but the passion is all through these cards as well. You can see in the Two of Wands, she's like got her leg rubbing up against his under the table. Lots of flirtation, lots and lots of passion, lots of love, lots of hand holding. They're very handsy. They might like your hands. They might like having your hands on them. They might like putting their hands on you. Lots of food. This person could be a cook. This person could like to eat, whatever the case is. Handcuffs. They might want to be a little bit kinky with you. I'm getting... Sorry, this is your energy. So this is you. You like food. You want to eat out with them. You want them to cook for you, or you want to cook for them. You want to show them what you got. You want to be cuffed up. If you're a female, you want to cuff them up. If you're male, vice versa. It does not need to have gender roles in this. Trust me. But this is very much like each and every single one of these cards, there's depicted with two people in it. This is monogamy, definitely. I'm picking that up for you. But this is this is like a power couple, is what I'm being told. This is a power couple energy. They're very infatuated with each other. One likes to watch the other get dressed or undressed. They want to take your clothes off. They want to sit naked with you. Like, they just want to hang out. They want to have their hands on you, play with your hair. Or this could be you. I mean, because this is on your side, but it's like the energy. It's the connection. It's what it's going to be like, is what I'm getting for you. So there's going to be a lot of passion in this connection. And the answers that you need are coming. Trust me. This person is coming in. 4 cards. Okay, I'll take them. That one hit the floor. You got the Lovers. This is Gemini energy, so strong Gemini on this roll. But with that being said, you might feel like they have some choices to make in love. So maybe they have some people around them. Okay, maybe they have some people around them, a choice in love that they have to make. High Priestess, they could be very spiritual. They could be studying or in school. They could own a cat. They could have brown hair, black hair, long hair in this picture over here. Like, her hair is touching the ground there. That's for somebody. But the High Priestess also talks about secrets. So maybe... And keys, secrets and keys. So maybe they want to unlock the secret behind you, or you want to unlock the secret behind them. And you've got 3 2s on here, so look up the angel number 222. 2 is a very predominant number. But you have the Two of Swords, which is also talking about decision. But if you look here, he's holding out the rose to her, and she's kind of like, ugh, right? Like, yeah, I'm not that interested. So maybe they're playing hard to get. The High Priestess is the number 2 as well. Strong 2s. And you have the Ace of Cups over here. And I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles on their side. But the Knave of Wands, this is the Page of Wands. This is an offer, a romantic offer. This is lust. This is, I want to have my hands on you. I want to put my face in your titties kind of energy. They want to wrap their leg around you or vice versa. And the Ace of Pentacles is that offer, that solid, beautiful offer. They want to have a home. They want, stability. They want romance. And again, I mean, the base energy is this Lover's card, which could mean that maybe you feel like they're in a third-party situation. But when I look at their energy over here, there's literally only 2 people in each of these pictures. And even in one of them, they're by themselves. So I feel like maybe, there's not as many people in this picture as you think there is. They might have a choice between you and somebody else, but I feel like if you make it known that you're interested in them and you want this higher level of commitment with them, they will be all for you. And I'm getting very, very sincerely, they like your lips. They want to kiss your lips. They want to bring you flowers, or they have brought you flowers, or whatever the case is. But there's food and flowers, lips, lots of hands. Hands everywhere. There's hands everywhere. They want to put their hands on you. All right, let's get our clarifiers here. 6 of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. If this is somebody that you've known from the past, you're reminiscing about the times that you've had with them even. Maybe they have cooked dinner for you. Maybe, you guys have gone on a couple dates or hung out as friends, but wanted more. The Star, you want to transform this. So maybe this was a friendship. Maybe this is a friendship, and you guys have been very close. There's been some flirting between the 2 of you, or you made it known, or they made it known that, you guys are interested, but nothing's moved forward. You don't feel like things are progressing. But I feel like the answers that you need are coming, or they're already here. There's balance. There's a need for balance. So maybe, you guys are mirroring each other if this is a twin flame connection. Manifestation. So they're alone in this. This is Virgo energy. High Priestess is Virgo energy. Fire energy, earth energy, air energy. Gemini, strong Gemini, guys. Strong Gemini. But this is Virgo and Aries. But they're manifesting love is what they want, especially with this High Priestess and the Magician. And they don't want to have their guard up. They won't have their guard up if you go towards them, because they're looking for love. Look, you got the Queen of Wands on your side, and they've got the Queen of Wands on their side. So I feel like they think you're unbelievably attractive, or you think, or vice versa, or you could both be equally as infatuated with each other. And their side strongly has cats on it, just so you're clear. And this is King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is saying that, they're not going to be too good for you. They're not going to be vain. Okay? The King of Pentacles can be a little bit vain, sitting up there with all of his freaking expensive ass shit, right? So maybe you feel like they're high up on their horse when they're not. They're just very good with their money. And they're very confident with themselves, This is earth energy again. There's going to be a victory moment. There's going to be a tower moment. There's going to be like like this. The tower, especially with the 6 of Wands, is not a bad energy. A lot of people are scared of the tower, but this is very much somebody that's like, it makes sense. I'm going for my victory now. So I'm going to leave it at that, because I don't know how much more I can do for you. There's 3 there. Religious factors. They could be spiritual, and then the religious fell off, and it said, you get 4. Stay optimistic about your love life. No. It said, love yourself first. Let go of control issues, unrequited love. So I feel like maybe you don't feel like they're going to love you, or maybe you feel like you need to hold on to control of this situation, but you don't. You let go of control, let things happen naturally. I don't know, just try to give them a kiss even. There might be children involved with this. I see a kid in this card. There's kids. If this is your